What's up, family? How y'all doing? What's going on? What's going on? We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about today. A whole lot. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I had to cancel out the old video. I ain't liked the title. I want you guys to know exactly what I'm talking about today. I'll wait till a couple more of you guys get up in here so we can start. What's going on, fam? What's going on? I hope y'all just tuned in to the last live I just had with Credit Gotti about consumer laws. You know, that's very important to know. That's really important to know. Consumer laws. I want you guys to tap into bro and really, subscribe to his YouTube channels and everything like that. You email me? Which email? All right, give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Can we use consumer law for traffic fines? No, you want to get out of jurisdiction for traffic fines. The only reason why they gave you a ticket is because your driver's license is linked to the state. So you want to be able to cancel out the driver's license and operate in the private. But anything that's dealing with credit, use your consumer laws, like whether it be like any form of lending, whether it be like auto loans, credit cards, or something like that. Yes, it's current. Y'all, what's the plans? What's the moves? What's going on? How y'all doing? What's new? What's new, family? Because I got a whole lot that's going on, right? So I'm going to start like this, right? So this month, right? So I got approved for Chase Business Unlimited Inc., right? This month, right? In the beginning. I got approved on the 1st of March for my Business Unlimited Inc. card, right? So once they approved the application, I was hoping for something good, like a real good limit, right? So I applied, put my information down. I even told them, hey, I make $235,000 a year, just to spice up the application. So I told them I work, I got an employer and all that. I'm my own employer, but it's actually on my credit report. My company who I work for, it's my company that I own, but it's on my credit report as my employer. So I put all that information in, boom. I had to wait. They didn't give me no answer, so I ended up calling Chase directly to try to speed up the process. Okay, Chase ended up processing the application. I got approved. Now, I got approved for something I did not like, did not want. They only approved me for $3,000, right? When I first started, I'm talking about the first day, they only approved me for $3,000, right? So what I did was, I didn't know nothing about the business side of Chase because I'm thinking it's hard. Every time we try to, bust a move with them, they always like shut you down, or they're, they very picky about their credit, requirements and everything, right? So I applied for the card, got approved for the $3,000. I didn't like the limit. So what I did was I kept using the card and paying the money back every time I spend something, right? So I want to say a week and a half later, like a week later, I called Chase again for a credit line increase. Now they was basing everything off the other credit card that I have with them. They said, hey, we'll give you $5,000. And I said, hey, you can't make it $7,000? He said, no, we can't. So they gave me $5,000. So this time I did some raw. 5 days ago, no, not even 4 days ago, I called Chase and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get a credit increase. I got a big purchase coming up. And so they said, how much do you need? I said, I at least need $10,500, to perform my project. They told me, okay, let me talk with underwriter or whatever the case might be. They said now it's take 24 hours. So, okay, I waited 24 hours. They didn't contact me, so I called them directly. They looked over my account, my profile, and how much I have in my account and how much I've been paying them. They said, okay, we're going to grant you $10,500. So I was happy. I'm like, okay, $10,500. Okay, cool. Then I got greedy. So yesterday, I ended up going to the hospital because, I had back pains or something like that, right? So after I got to the hospital, I'm like, you want to try it again? I told myself, you want to try it again? I'm like, let's try it. I called them again and said, man, I got another project coming up. I need 11, I need 15, I mean, no, I told them I need 25,000. So the lady was like, based off your credentials, how long you've been in business, we can't give you 25,000. And she said, you got $10,000 limit, we'll give you 15,000. I'm like, I'll take it. Then I'm saying, I can at least get 17,000. She said, no, we stuck at 15,000. I'm like, okay. So that just showed you, like, it's really a damn game, because we negotiating this shit like it's a game or something. So she's like, we can see you at 15,000. I'm like, 15,000 ain't bad, especially for EIN that I didn't enhance until now, especially for EIN that I ain't do nothing do nothing with. So the 15,000 that she gave me, plus I also have another $5,000 limit with Chase on my personal credit card, right? Now, my goal next month, now this time I'm finna ask them for 30 and they're gonna give me 25. Now the whole 15,000, I spent like 5 today on an investment, right? But I'm saying this to say, don't ever use your money, use the bank's money, because that 15,000 gonna report to my credit report. So every time I keep making these payments and it's looking good, and I got Chase as a credit card, credit card, they're gonna give me more credit and more credit. You just can keep asking for more credit based upon everything. Like, keep building everything with the bank's money. Don't use your own money. I could have used 5,000 of my own money, but why would I do that? And I could use the bank's money, because it's way more easier and it's way more convenient for any investor or any entrepreneur to always use other people's money, right? So my whole entire goal is to obtain as much credit as I can in order to fulfill all my business obligations. Like, you guys know, I'm a part-time Amazon seller, really full-time now, because everything transitioned over, like, based upon all the credit I've been getting. So I stopped doing the other stuff, like far as like, consultations, and really focus more on credit and strictly selling online. At first it was, okay, I did consultations, but originally I was a online seller, transferred over to being a person who do consultations, then from consultations back to Amazon, because I know my true passion there as far as when it's coming to making income, right? So I'm saying this to say, you want to make sure y'all can obtain as much credit and much credit history as possible, so you can be in those positions where you can ask the bank, hey, I need a credit line increase. I just seen this guy yesterday, right? He got the same credit, he got the Premier card. I got a Chase Business Unlimited Inc. I seen somebody with my same credit card, right, who got a $50,000 limit, and I also seen a female. Now, when I thought 50,000 was a lot of money on a credit card, I just seen a female this week with a Amex Gold card with a $400,000 limit. She got a $400,000 spending limit. $400,000. Do you know how insane that is? To have a $400,000 spending limit? $400,000. You can't beat that. Can't nobody beat that. And she's a female. And she also have another Amex Platinum card with a $200,000 limit. I was looking at her like, damn, I'm small fry compared to that, like, in the sense of credit. That's why I be trying to teach you guys, like, look, go after the banks this way. I know we've been learning about the 1099A, we've been looking at that, but just understand the bank's criteria and how they lend. Maybe you can get yourself in those positions where you can get $100,000 credit cards or $100,000 auto loan, something like that. And you can learn your consumer laws, and you still can make discharge to the debt. Even if you say, hey, I don't even want it, I want to discharge it, do it. But I want you to know that there's other opportunities outside of what we learned. Just the sovereign aspect of things. I wanted to take it to more of a corporate aspect, so you guys can know how money work, how to utilize credit, how to enhance, your credit worthiness, and how to build your business and structure it correctly, where you can go in there and ask the bank for an increase on your credit card, and they won't have a problem with giving you a $30,000, $40,000 limit. And if you have a $20,000 limit, that better be straight for business. If you got a $20,000 limit, you can leverage that to $60,000, $70,000 in cash. If you got a $60,000 limit, you can leverage that to 60, 70. If you got $20,000 limit, you can leverage that to $60,000, $70,000 in cash in probably 2 months. especially based upon the inventory that you buy. So make sure you utilizing it correctly. If you spending on anything other than business, you're gonna fall behind like most of the people. I know it's a lot of people working class that got $200,000-$300,000 in credit and blew the whole goddamn thing off, and they don't have nothing to show for it. And that'd be the messed up thing, because most people want to keep up with the Joneses. Most people are consumers at heart, but they don't have the entrepreneur mindset, because you can get all the credit in the world. You can get all the credit and jag it all because you don't have a business plan. That's why before you even get the money, everything got to be planned out. Everything you got to be planned out. So once the money get here, there will be no surprises on what you want to do in order to expand your portfolio or your finances. That's why you want to know this type of stuff. You want to learn. You want to get very intuitive with, like, okay, how I can do this, how I can do that. Yes, I set up my bank account with my EIN number. So as a personal guarantor, my EIN number is set up personally, right? Like, it's my social, and I got another EIN for my business that I use for the tax ID number, the business EIN number. So the account was open with 2 EIN numbers. And so when they PG it, my EIN credit straight. And I got a good relationship with them. So the $15,000 that they gave me, I'm gonna come back at the next month. I'm gonna be like, y'all, look, I'm at 25,000. So that 25,000, that's when it get leveraged even higher. So the 15,000 can get leveraged to 40,000. That $25,000 limit can get leveraged to 60 or 70,000. They give me a $30,000, $40,000 limit, that can get leveraged to 100,000. They give me a $50,000 limit, they can get leveraged to 150, 200,000. And you just keep leveraging your credit just like that, based upon your business plan. And that don't even cut in with my real money, right? So they don't even cut in with the real money. You just want to use their money. You want to make sure you can use their money and expand your business and expand what you got going on to make it a better situation for you. That's the main objective. Because by the summer, I at least want 50 on that card, at least have a $100,000 plus in assets. Then on top of that, have your own money at least should be sitting at $200,000-$300,000. And then by the business growing, that's when I can go into the Mercedes-Benz dealership. Look, I want this Mercedes, right? And I can get 100% financing on the vehicle for my business, and I don't even have to use the car. The goal is just to get a car on my business credit report. So anywhere I go to apply for credit, every time they see my credit and everything like that, they gonna give me everything at 100% finance, and I can go ahead and rent the car out. I can drive it, whatever the case might be, just to build that type of infrastructure towards my business. I want to be in those positions where I can walk around with a business line of credit of $200,000-$300,000, and the bank can give me that in the snap of my fingers, like instantly. And that's my goal right there. That's my goal, to really, push myself and really get my business the way I need it to be, and I need to structure everything properly. Because like I said, this is just a test. This ain't nothing but a taste test. This ain't even the goal. This just, okay, you just got your feet in the water, you just tap your feet a little bit, but this is not really where it's at, because you can become bigger than this. You can go up even more. You don't just settle at 20,000. Hey, I need 100. I need 300,000. I need 400,000 in credit, because 400,000 in credit, you leveraging over $1 million. And imagine you got $400,000 in credit, you leveraging over $1 million. Your products at Amazon fulfillment center is gonna be going crazy, and you ain't even touching your real money. Your real money, you might be having $800,000-$900,000 in the bank faster than you know it, and you doing all this by credit, because you're using your credit to better investments. But you also sustaining your credit in order to make your credit worthiness more powerful, where when you ask for more credit, they will give it to you. So say, for instance, business credit is no different from personal credit, right? So the criteria is pretty much the same. So your business got history, if your business got trade lines, if your business actually have real accounts, real primaries, credit cards that's reporting, and you paying at 100%. Most banks or most institutions that you get your credit from, they're gonna do a business credit report, business credit check. By them doing a business credit check on your company and everything like that, and they say Dun and Brad, say if they reporting good on your credit, say if your credit is hidden. Say if you got installments on there, you got this report, you got that report, and now you go into the dealership, you can get a car at 100% finance with no payment down. I seen someone who just properly structured their LLC correctly, and they was able to go up in the dealership and grab a car, no payment down, straight off the business. You can go into any business dealership, whether it be Mercedes-Benz, Lexus. You can go inside a Ford. You can go inside a Ram, and you can say, hey, I want to apply for a vehicle with no personal guarantor. They're going to say, okay, it just depends on the business credit. They run the business credit, and the criteria looks good on the business, and you got things reporting on the business. They give you the vehicle at 100% finance. And that's good to have on your credit as well, because after you get a vehicle on your credit for your business and you making payments towards it, that's when you can go inside the bank, or you can go online. You can search up which company offers credit with no personal guarantor. You can go to Apple. That's when I can do the Apple Play. I can ask Apple, hey, let me get $75,000 in your lines of credit. They said you approved for $75,000 in the lines of credit. You can take all the devices and sell them all you want, and use that money and pay Apple back and pay the car back. And you can go ahead and go to another bank and ask them for some more credit, and they'll give it to you. Because the goal is to get as much debt as possible, but being able to maintain multiple lines of debt. So that's what every creditors and every banks want to see. They want to see how you are able to manage debt and credit. So say, for instance, say if I took out $500,000 in debt, right? Say if I get 2 auto loans with my credit. Say if that was like $150,000 or $200,000, and let's just say I get the Apple loan. Let's say that's $100,000, so we had $300,000. Say if I went ahead and got some credit cards, right? So I maxed out the credit cards, but I'm paying them back. I took the loan out from Apple for $100,000, but I took the devices and I sold them, so I'm paying them back every month. And say if I got the 2 auto loans on my credit, I got 2 of them. So all of these are considered lines of credit. The other ones just like primary accounts, but they like credit cards. Those gonna look excellent on my credit because I'm paying back 2 loans on the business, and I'm paying back another $100,000 line of credit, and I got all these credit cards that I'm paying back. Never had a mispayment. Never messed up on my payments or anything like that. I always was able to manage them. So now you are very good with money. You are very good with money. That's how it looks to the banks. So now you go to the bank. Hey man, I need a business check and line of credit. Okay, let me check your business credit report. They see your business credit report. You pass the criteria. I'll give them what you want. Now you got what you want. Then you go ahead and you leverage that to get more. And that's my main goal, to improve yourself just like that. Just by me having a Chase credit card and Chase being able to report on my Dun & Bradstreet and also my Experian credit report, that's what you will need also. So when banks check your Experian business credit report, they won't have no other option but to approve it. That just to shed a little light on my little situation, what I got going on, y'all. If y'all want to hit me up or anything like that, my phone number is 224-463-1848. 224-463-1848. Yeah, family. Just, get to it, man. Just get to it. I want you guys to step out there and do y'all thing. The reason why I really don't be posting videos all the time, I really be busy, y'all. I be busy doing exactly what I'm teaching y'all. That just be what it is. Yeah, so, all right, fam. I'm finna get off this mud right now. I know it's been like 20 minutes, but I can't. I gotta do something right now. If you want to purchase the course, Megan, just hit me up. Just shoot me a text or call. Or my whole full EIN package is $300. So once you get that, I'll see you part 1 and part 2 of the tutorial, and it also comes with a consultation. I'm out, fam. Peace and love. 224-463-1848. 224-463-1848. I'm out.